Hey everyone, Tenja here, and in today's video we'll be looking at July 16th to July 22nd and see what I got up to in World of Warcraft. So at the time of filming this video, we're just a few days off of getting the pre-patch. So the biggest thing I've been working on before the pre-patch hits is getting all my quest logs, bags, and banks cleaned up. I'm getting close to done with it. Not sure if I'll have it done before the patch hits, but I'm giving it my best shot. I did do some more island expeditions this week. I still need a couple mounts out of here, but this week I got pretty lucky, and I got the bat mount, the Blood Gorged Hunter. That leaves me with only one more to get out of here, and that's the Risen Mare, which is an undead horse. Oh, and also this week, I did go over to the remix just to see how things were going over there, and boy, that place looked pretty dead. I'm assuming most people got out of it what they wanted out of it, and they're just not touching it anymore. That's what I did about 3 or 4 weeks ago. I did have a pretty good time doing it, so I guess that's what really matters. But besides that, I did make it into my weekly mount farms, so let's take a look and see how I did on them. So like normal, I headed over to Antor's Burning Throne. Out of here, I'm after the Scythe of the Unmaker, and I have to do it on Mythic because I'm after the red version. Once I got over there, I headed in, and I worked my way back to Argus the Unmaker. Taking him down gave me attempt number 119 on the Scythe this week. I didn't see it drop, so I'll be back here again next week. With no luck on the Scythe, I headed over to Tassavej, the Wild Market. Out of here, I'm after the Cartel Master's Gearglider. Once I got over there, I headed in, and I worked my way back to Solia. Taking him down gave me attempt number 19 on the mount, and it dropped, which is pretty awesome. I'm not going to have to come back here again, and I really didn't expect to see this week. But in case you're wondering, this is what the mount looks like. It's a pretty darn cool glider mount, and your character actually stands up straighter on the Tassavej mounts than they do any of the other glider mounts, which is kinda cool. Next up, I headed over to Ny'alotha the Waking City. Out of here, I'm after the Ny'alotha Allseer, and for this you have to be on Mythic. Once I got over there, I worked my way back to Ny'alotha the Corruptor, and I took him down. This gave me attempt number 6 on the mount. It's another one I didn't see drop this week, so it's another one I'll be back to next week. The next 2 mounts drop in the same raid. That's the Sanctum of Domination. The first one I go after is the Sanctum Gloomcharger. This drops off the 9, and this is easy enough to solo on LFR, so that's how I've been doing it. Once I got over there and I took the 9 down, I got attempt number 31 on the mount. It's one I didn't see drop again this week, so it's one I'll be back to next week. My next mount again was from the Sanctum of Domination, but this time it's Vengence. This drops off Sylvanas Windrunner, and it has to be on Mythic. This one I can't solo, so I need to find a group in Group Finder for it. Once I do find a group, we head in, and we work our way back to Sylvanas. Taking her down gave me attempt number 16 on the mount this week. I didn't see it drop, so I'm going to have to come back here next week. Hopefully this one doesn't take too long, because this mount is pretty nice looking. Next on my list was the Sepulture of the first one. Out of here, I'm after the Zareth Overseer, and again this has to be done on Mythic, and yet again I can't solo this, so I need to find a group in Group Finder. I usually look for a group that does a skip. Once I find a group, we head in and we work our way back to the Jailer. Taking him down gave me attempt number 17 this week. I didn't see the mount drop, so I'll be back here again next week. So at this point, I normally do a multi-character farm. This week I decided not to do that. I just got Gmod last week from doing it, and they're pretty time consuming, so let's just push on to the Transmog of the week. And my Transmog for this week is the Drake Racer's Silks. There's 3 versions as you can see. Starting on the left, you're going to get that from the Kalimdor Eastern Kingdom Cups. The center one, you're going to get from the Outland Cups, and the one on the right, you'll get from the North Ren Cups. All of these are bought with currency, and they're only up for the time where the races are going in that area. They're pretty easy to do. If you missed out on them, you're probably just going to have to wait around for them to come back. But hey, if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. You can click on subscribe. Thanks for coming by and watching it. I'm going to send a hi out to my best friend, and you all take care.